Hey guys, it's Sarah Ray and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be talking all about my pregnancy thus far. In my last video, I dropped a bomb on you guys and let you know that I was in fact pregnant. I've been pregnant since March 10th. Well, I found out I was pregnant on March 10th. So, I have a lot of updating to fill you guys in on. So I want you to sit back, get comfortable, because this is going to be like a first trimester, second trimester, and where I am now. So I have a lot of information to tell you guys about this pregnancy thus far. So if you would like to know about this pregnancy thus far, stay tuned and keep on watching. So I got pregnant sometime around the end of February. I found out I was pregnant on March the 10th, and we went into quarantine March 14th, that weekend. So I have been pregnant for the entire pandemic. Yay! So it has been a roller coaster thus far. So when I found out I was pregnant, I called the doctor, of course, and I said, hey, I got a positive pregnancy test. Can I come in and get a checkup? Or I don't know how it works. I don't know what I said. Can I get my first prenatal appointment? So because of COVID, they were not taking me at 6 weeks. They actually made me wait until 8 weeks. So I had my first appointment when I was 8 weeks. I went into the appointment and everything looked good. Everything was where it should have been. Everything was positioned. She could hear. I didn't hear the heartbeat in the 8-week appointment. I just saw it on the little monitor, but she wasn't able to let me actually hear it. But everything looked good. Doctor said I looked good. Everything was fine. Blood pressure, weight, blah, blah. It was good. So that was my first appointment at 8 weeks. Around 9 weeks is when my symptoms actually really started. I began getting nauseous. I never threw up the entire pregnancy. Thank the Lord. I did not throw up. I just got nauseous. I was nauseous from the time I woke up in the morning to when I went to bed at night. So feeling like you're sick, feeling like you're on a boat. Basically, I think it feels like you have a hangover, to be honest. You eat and you still feel like sick, like it's just such a weird feeling. I did eat Prego Pops. I don't think that helped. Gum, I don't think that helped. I honestly don't think anything helped with my nausea. I took a lot of naps during the day because since we were in quarantine, I was working from home. So I was able to nap when I wanted to nap, or when the nausea got too bad, I just laid down. That was really my only symptom in the first trimester, was just the nausea. I have been having like pelvic pressure and, you know, a lot of weight in my pelvis area, in my uterus, since the beginning. It never went away. Okay, so that was the first trimester. Not really any symptoms. I went on my regular 4-week appointment. So every 4 weeks I would go to the doctor. She would check me. Everything would look good. I don't think my pregnancy in the first trimester was kind of really uneventful. I don't really think anything else happened. I didn't really have headaches. Just the nausea, really. So moving on to the second trimester, we found out the gender in the second trimester, and we are having a little boy. So that's exciting. My firstborn child is a boy, and I'm really excited to welcome him into our family. I'm not going to tell you his name yet. You'll find out his name in probably the birth vlog or after the birth vlog when I introduce him, depending on when I do it. But we are having a little boy, so we found out the gender at 18 weeks. It was kind of early to find out the gender because they normally do the anatomy scan at 20 weeks, but we went at 18 just because of how COVID was and how my appointments were lining up. So originally when we found out, they were like, we think it's a boy, but we're not sure. So we still had the gender reveal and everything like that, but then they came back and they were like, okay, he's definitely a boy. I think we went a couple weeks later just because they wanted his heart to develop more for the original anatomy scan. So we had to go back a couple weeks later, and they were like, yeah, he's definitely a boy. So we are definitely having a little boy. Everything checked out perfect with his anatomy scan. Everything's going smooth up to this point. Moving into, I still have a lot of, my nausea went away. It went away around 15 weeks, so it did kind of follow me into my second trimester just a little bit. It went away around 15, maybe 16 weeks, 15-ish, 16-ish weeks. It went away. Second trimester was hard because I had a lot of, like, my uterus was like really growing during this trimester. It kind of went in like overdrive, and I felt the pressure. I felt it growing. I felt it stretching. It was painful. It was heavy, and it was a feeling that I was not used to feeling. So second trimester, I took it really easy. I actually stopped working out. I wasn't really working out heavy. I was just kind of walking, and then I stopped walking in the second trimester just because it got so painful. So I stopped walking in the second trimester. I just spent a lot of time lounging in the house, relaxing, things like that. I was just in a lot of pain, and it was very uncomfortable. I did get heartburn. I've had heartburn since the second trimester. Very strong. Anything I eat. Sometimes even if I drink water, I'll get heartburn. It's just crazy. It's just like I always get it. My doctor did write me a prescription for the heartburn, which is a lifesaver. It's been a lifesaver, and it helps. I also got a belly band, which is very helpful. I would do a pregnancy must-have video, but honestly, I don't use that much in this pregnancy. The only thing I do use is that belly band that I got from Amazon, and that has been very helpful. But anyway, moving into my third trimester, I had some red flags in my third trimester based on one of the tests that I did. So currently I am a high-risk pregnancy because I do have gestational diabetes. I tested for gestational diabetes at 26 weeks, and my numbers were high. They were through the roof. I will make a separate video on my gestational diabetes and what I eat in a day and how I'm coping and how I'm managing it. But everything is good. I just have it. It's something that I have to manage. It's something that I have to take care of, and it's just something that I'm now aware of. So I do have it. So I will be making a separate video on that, but I won't touch too much about that. But anyway, I am high risk, so now I have more doctor's appointments. I actually have 2 doctors I have to see. I have to see a high risk doctor as well as my regular doctor. So they are taking care of me. They are taking care of baby boy. Third trimester has been really good. Yes, I'm in a lot of pain. Every single bone in my body does hurt on a daily basis. Every single joint in my body hurts on a daily basis. It hurts to turn over in the bed. But other than that, I am good. I am healthy. Baby boy is good. Baby boy is healthy. We just have to monitor that gestational diabetes, which, like I said, I'll tell you guys how I monitor it later. But that's really it. I didn't tell you my due date or anything. So I'm 32 weeks pregnant today. 32 weeks. I'm due November 20th. My son is measuring big, so I don't know if I'm going to go all the way to 40 weeks, or I don't know if they're going to take him early. I have a high risk ultrasound at 34 weeks where I will be finding out if I'm going to go, they're going to let me go to 40 weeks, or if I have to, or if they want to take him early, if he's getting too big. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a big update, just to let you know what we're doing in terms of if I'm going to be induced or if I'm going to go into labor naturally, if they're just going to let everything go. I don't know how this high risk thing works. I don't know how the gestational diabetes plays into when I actually go into labor. I don't really know too much about it. I'm just going to kind of play the rest of these last 8 weeks by ear, because I really don't know. We are preparing for him. We're getting ready for him. If he were to come today, we're pretty much ready. We're almost ready. We just have a couple more things that we have to do. But other than that, we are ready for baby boy to get here. My pregnancy has been, I would put it in the smooth sailing category. Honestly, I wouldn't. I mean, yes, I'm in pain. Yes, I had the nausea earlier. I actually am getting a little nausea now in this third trimester. But it really hasn't taken me out. Like, I haven't had to go to the hospital. I haven't had any bleeding, any spotting, anything like that. I'm grateful and blessed for this pregnancy so far, that it's been pretty smooth sailing, pretty uneventful. So I'm very thankful and I'm grateful. I'm praying that my delivery is also smooth sailing. I don't know how that's going to work out. But yeah, so that was my pregnancy. From the first trimester to the third trimester, okay, I'm sorry guys, my camera cut off. I'm back. Anyway, like I was saying, which I forgot what I was saying, Anthony.
How the third trimester was good. You had no complaints.
Oh yeah, third trimester was good. I am just excited to meet my little boy. I cannot wait till he gets here. So stay tuned for more pregnancy videos. I plan to put out a what's in my diaper bag video, what's in my hospital bag video. I want to do a birth vlog, introduction, and then once he gets here, the motherhood videos are going to get on and popping. So if you want to stay tuned, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as a part of my family. Like, leave a comment just to say, hey girl, I'm here. If you're pregnant also in this pandemic, let me know. Also hit that bell notification so you are always notified when I post a video and you never miss a video when I upload. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.